What's up, guys? Ben Bateman here at the 14th Annual Oscar Wilde Awards at the secretly hidden Bad Robot Studios. We can't wait to talk to the guests here. See you guys on the carpet.
Good, how are you?
Good, Ben. Nice to meet you.
Taran, nice to meet you too, Ben.
Good suit, man. Good color.
Right back at you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So you're a man of many talents. You're serious. You're funny. You got it all going on.
Thank you. I try to do a little bit of everything.
So your film, Killing Gunther.
Yes.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay, great.
I'm a big action movie guy. I host a show called Action Movie Anatomy. 200 episodes. The biggest
amazing.
action movie guy there is.
Cool.
And recently we did a show, the top 5 action comedies of all time. It was before that came out.
Okay.
And I wanted to know, what are your top 3, or even just your top number 1?
Sure. I mean, Beverly Hills Cop is probably number 1 for me. Yeah, but I feel like action comedy has become much wider category of late. You know, I would say recently, like the new Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah. Like that was pretty fun. That was really good. I just saw Alita Battle Angel, and that was less comedy, but that was really good.
It was so good,
right? It was so fun. Yeah. I thought she was great. Rosa, I thought she was awesome. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. But Beverly Hills Cop has always kind of been the standard for me. Yeah. Definitely loved Rush Hour growing up. Sure, yeah. You know, anything with Arnold in it, Kindergarten Cop, for sure.
Are you a Shane Black guy? Did you like The Nice Guys?
I love Nice Guys. The number 1 Shane Black film for me is Monster Squad.
Oh, okay.
It's not where you thought I was going.
I thought you were going to say Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I watched your face go up and drop so quickly. No, his first produced script is Monster Squad.
It's a good one.
I love it. I love it.
Monster Squad's a really good one.
It's a perennial for me. I watch it every Halloween.
Okay, so Schwarzenegger, again, you're a comedy guy. You've made a career out of it. You've got an impression, I assume, a pretty good one?
You know, I have a standard. It's very standard. And it came out a lot in, like, prep for the film, where it'd be like, you know, and he'll come in and he'll be like, all right, everybody get out of my kitchen. You know, it's just like that. And you just kind of, it's such a reflective thing. It's like what's the thing where they hit your knee? Reflex.
Yeah, reflex. Yeah. Sure.
But I also then trained myself to not do it as soon as he was on set, right? Like I worked harder not to do it, knowing he was coming, and it slipped out one time. And Dieter, his stand-in, I was like, you know, and he'll just be here and be like, hey, and he's like, no unsolicited Arnold impressions, because of course his stand-in's also Austrian. So like that's the impression I'm more proud of, is Arnold's stand-in Dieter.
The stand-in impression?
Yeah, exactly.
And his name is Dieter, which is fantastic.
It's perfect.
So okay, then going back to Schwarzenegger, it had to have been a dream for you to work with him, right?
And lived up to and surpassed every dream. Yeah, I grew up watching Predator, and Terminator 2 is the first R-rated movie I saw in the theater. So it was unbelievable. It really was. From even just the first phone call where they said, you know, this is something that Arnold would maybe be interested in. Yeah. I couldn't believe it, because I just wanted to make a fun, dumb, you know, action, silly comedy with my friends, with my comedic friends, with people you normally wouldn't hire in an action film. And then we got the number 1 guy you get in an action film ever, and it was amazing. I got to fight him in a kitchen.
It's unbelievable.
Get beat up and punched in the face, and he threw a fridge door at me.
We should all be so lucky.
Yes.
I think my favorite phase in his career is the early phase, where he's just post-Olympia, and he's so much confidence. And his accent's still pretty suspect, but he says his lines, like, everything he says.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's that line in at the beginning of Predator when he's like, a Russian cabinet minister went on the border 3 days ago, and he looks up and he's like, this cabinet minister, he always travel on the wrong side of the border? And you're like, excuse me, what did you say?
I know, he's amazing. I asked him, the only picture I asked for was him and Dylan's arms, and he did the whole line during the, he's like, what's the matter, Dylan? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
What's with this fucking Thai business?
It's so perfect. I mean, him in the back of that bus with Ferrigno is one of like the most painful but joyful things.
You're talking in pumping iron.
Exactly, yeah.
Hello.
Maybe I'll meet your sister. What a dick. What a charming dick.
The best thing ever. Dude, thank you so much for talking to me. This was awesome.
Thanks. Have a great night.
And that's a wrap, guys, with a literal bevy of Irish actors. We want to know, who is your favorite Irish actor? Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time for Red Carpet Report.